Everyone, I just wanted to take time and we're just going to do the eye opener for the 21st, and I want to, and I'm sorry, the 20, I believe 24th is, but just make sure we got the right day. It's the first day of school, so we're going to do the eye opener for the 25th. Okay. Now, first thing that we're going to do is we're just going to start sketching out a circle. You can see I already started doing that. Just basically just try to get a round circle. Okay, I did it light so that I can kind of shade in certain sections, but I'm doing the eye opener for Tuesday. So we're just going to shade this in. We're trying to just go from dark to light. That's the main thing. We want to make sure that we're shading in, and we're kind of just trying to make sure wherever we see a dark section, we want to try to put that in. So I'm just shading this apple, and I see it's just getting darker around certain parts. I see the stem that comes out right here. You'll see a stem when it goes down like that, and it really gets darker in this section right here. Okay, so I'm just kind of continuing to shade, going outside the section here. And I'm just continuing to shade. I'm curving it around. I'm doing some lines just curving around the form, because we see that it's sort of like we're looking on top of the apple for this particular apple. It gets darker in certain sections, so I'm just continuing to shade, and I'm continuing to shade where it gets darker, just shading from dark to light. I see certain parts right here that's sort of curving out from that center point. See that it got dark a little bit on this side. I'm just shading, and you continue to shade until you basically get all the way around. I'm just doing some light areas, and I have a little baby, so like I said, you'll hear her sometimes occasionally in the background. But we're just going to continue to shade. We're going to continue to shade. And you start to see this form, because notice that I'm trying not to outline. When you outline something, it kind of makes it look sort of, I would say, it looks sort of flat. So we don't really want that, but we want to continue to shade. And I'm just going to keep going. I'm going all the way around this form. I'm just shading. And I see some areas that kind of curve around this apple right here. These lines sort of curve, and it's a highlight on that side of the apple. So we're just going to continue to shade. And you see that this apple has the water droplets too. We can take time and go back and put those in there. But it's just, just taking time to erase those sections where the water is. Water droplets, and putting them in there. But just continue to go from dark to light. And remember that value is the lightness and the darkness of a color. Okay, and we got some darker areas that I see up here. So I'm just trying to add those in. And trying to clean up this apple. Going back over certain parts. Trying to get the basic shape of this apple. Notice I'm not just doing an outline, but I'm actually trying to get the form of the apple up here as well. Certain areas get darker, and I'm going back over those certain areas. See how I kind of just skipped over here, because that's where my eye went to. And drawing is just taking your time, looking, seeing what you see, and making sure you draw exactly what you see on the object. Now I'm going to get darker in the center section. I see it's darker right up in here. Yep. So I'm just going to continue to shade. This is just so relaxing and fun. You know, drawing is fun. You just got to take time to do it. And I'm just going to let you have fun with it. I'm going to try to go ahead and get this done. But, you know, it could take up to 10 minutes. It could take 15 minutes. It could take 20 minutes. But it just depends on how you draw. But I'm drawing on my phone right now. So I wanted to just be able to show you guys how to draw something accurately. And you can download this app if you want. This is called, if you have a phone that has a stylus to it, you can download the app called Sketchbook. And you can draw up there. You can screenshot your eye opener and send it to me. That's another way to do it. So the app that I'm using is called Sketchbook. And you can download that and you can screenshot it automatically saves your drawings. And if you have a phone with a stylus, you can do that for your eye openers. And you will have an actual virtual storage of your work, which is really neat. So I could do this all day, guys. But I'm just going to let me see if I can find the eraser. Okay, let me see. I'm just going to go here and see if I can find the eraser. Okay. All right, so you see there's different tools here. Selection tools, different types of brushes you can use. Texture brushes. I'm just going to get I believe that's Texture Essentials. I'm just going to get an eraser here. Okay. And I'm just going to go through and try to erase some of this stuff. I'm going to try to go through and clean up some areas that's lighter. I'm going to try to make that lighter. So you see how I just erased that. But anyway, this is a good start. So just wanted you to see that, and I appreciate you taking time to watch me draw, you guys. Y'all have a good one. Inbox me, text me. Let me know if you have any questions, so just give me a shout out. All right, thanks. Bye-bye.